Sandy is first on
This is quick. I have an agreement from the Barton County Health Department for our WIC dietitians. I'm finishing up the budget for that right now. It's due the 15th. They've sent me an agreement. It's one that we sign every year to share their dietitians with 2 other counties. But I did notice on the way up here, there's a typo on it. They wrote Barton County on the line that we're supposed to sign. It's Barton County's on there twice instead of Stafford County on there once, but I didn't see it until here. So
Can we just cross that out?
that's what I thought. Maybe we could just cross Barton County out and write Stafford County and sign it so that it's signed for today, so I can send it back to them. They didn't change anything from last year. Everything's the same.
Does their dietitian come back once in a while? or do they
We
just-
actually have one here today.
Okay.
One comes the first Wednesday of the month for half of the day, and then one's here the entire day, the second Wednesday of the month, and then we do the appointments ourselves the last 2 weeks.
I'll make a motion, we sign the agreement with Barton County in regards to the WIC program.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to sign the agreement between Burke County and Stafford County for the WIC agreement. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carried.
So,
Okay.
so with Nita's good handwriting, she scratch it out.
You want to scratch it there, or you want me
No,
to
you
scratch
can.
it?
You're feeling froggy today.
Other than that, everything's been going smoothly.
One.
Who's first?
What is it?
7-1.
Got your fireworks about yet?
No.
It must be the holiday someplace, it's in red.
Canada Day.
All right, that's why I got that.
That is Canada Day. Full moon on Sunday.
Did you better Shannon with the resolution?
That is-
Well, you're gonna have to cross it out for Stafford County Health Department.
Did you
No,
read that
just the
resolution?
commissioner signs.
You don't sign it?
Kurt, did you look at that resolution? That we put on
Because it's funny.
It says health department.
Okay, sorry. I'll sign
Hey.
it. And fax it back to
That was a resolution that Decatur County sent me, the bid pack. Now, a lot of counties are not gonna make it mandatory, but they're waiting till after they see the order, it comes out tomorrow, and they're gonna do it next week. But from the clerk's sort of blog thing we have, nobody is mandated yet, probably half of them responders.
Douglas County.
Are they? I'm
Maybe
sure
Lyons
Eastern
County.
Kansas will, but
Well, Johnson County, or Shady County.
I'll bet they do. Because Tennessee, Missouri did.
I don't think Johnson County.
Should Shannon look at that before we do it? Should Shannon look at that before we do it?
And like I said, if you guys want to wait till next week to do it,
I'll just send those today.
I mean,
Maybe I
you
can- we
gotta,
keep
you all gotta be in
getting phone
agreement, you four, it's part of the stipulation. Because I
I'm
talked
not
to
sure
y'all.
it worked quite that way, but that's
Well, we
close.
can change it if you want. That's the House bill that says you can go less strict on the governor's order if you follow the 3 things.
I mean, I think what Shannon has in place now as far as the social distancing, I mean, I feel like it's what we do. We haven't had any cases for any ones.
Maybe success.
You know, if we start having some cases, maybe we'll have to do something. But
Yeah.
the way it is now.
That's one thing I've wondered about. You put that in a resolution, doesn't that make it a little more binding, longer term than if you just made a motion?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yes, it does, well, yeah, it would, but if you've also got something in writing, you know, whereas
I guess you can always make another resolution
Yeah.
to supersede the previous
Sure.
resolution.
Or
But
rescind
one,
it.
well, I mean, we can change the wording in that. This is just what
I'm happy with what it
Decatur
is.
County did. So I didn't reinvent the wheel. They've had 0 cases in Decatur. So, it's-
We're down to like 8 counties that have.
Are you all right with that, Shannon?
Yeah, because I mean, every phone call I got yesterday was upset people.
So it's not.
So I mean, I feel like if we do it today, maybe it'll be,
You should have talked
it's
to
been
the
taken
treasurer.
care of.
Well, and then more information is coming
And
Friday.
Tomorrow.
Thursday, and that's part of what I,
Her
my answer
order
was, I can't
It's
answer
coming
anything until I
out
get
tomorrow.
the rest of her guidance, because
So,
I got told at the same time as everybody else,
Yeah.
so I can't tell you anything new than what you already know.
I got a call 15 minutes after it's done before I'd ever seen it. What are you gonna do about this? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I didn't know what they were talking about.
Yeah,
Well, I feel the public is educated enough now. I think it relies on common sense.
it does rely on common sense, but there's a lot of falsities floating around that people are believing.
But if you take a step back in time, the advertising and everything regarding people wearing your seatbelt saved lives. And how many years of that went on before it became a law? 15, 20 years, 30 years?
Yeah, you're
20
just not installing it, you're not.
Wear your seatbelt, saves lives. But then when it became law, which was what, 5, 6 years ago or longer? I mean, it's the same, and it's the safety. The individual should, I'm not gonna tell them to.
Even on seatbelts, they did a lot of years statistics
I know,
showing how
I know.
safe it was before they actually implemented the law.
And it might be several years before we know what COVID-19 is.
You're
Well, and I
exactly
just have
right.
to say,
You
this
won't know.
OSHA thing that's floating around out there is not accurate.
Right, right.
And it's driving me crazy, because, so it's okay for your surgeon to stand in the operating room for 3 hours working on you with a mask on, and he doesn't have a problem with low oxygenation and making poor decisions because his brain isn't functioning right,
Does he
but we
have-
can't wear a mask?
Does he have a two-way mask though, or just a?
No, it's a
one-way?
surgical mask during surgeries.
Doesn't it filter going out and not filter going in?
It's the same thing that everybody's wearing
It's just the
out and
same
about right
mask
now.
in a
It's the
couple years that we
same
wear.
mask that
It's the
everybody's
same
wearing
as
right
the
now.
It's
95.
disposable. Yeah.
No, it's not an N95 during surgery.
No.
It's a surgical mask that you tie on. It's the same thing that everybody's wearing out and about that have the ear loops on them. It's the same thing.
It's what Phil's been getting the most of.
Yes.
The
It is the
surgical mask?
exact
Yeah, just a
same
little
thing.
box of 25 and a surgical mask, and
There's
you
no
put it in your
difference
nose and
between
dig it
what
with
you
your ears, that's it.
exhale and what you inhale
It
as far
is
as what?
blocking droplets so that you're protecting the person you're working on.
Right.
So it's the same thing. You're blocking droplets so you're protecting the people that you are around. That's the whole point of the mask, is to protect the other people.
But you can breathe in a little easier with that mask than you can with an N95 though.
Yes.
That's why their oxygen rate doesn't change as much.
Right.
There,
But-
there is a difference, I think.
But nobody's being told to wear an N95 out and about. They're
Right.
not supposed to be doing that.
But even the surgical mask with the outside in the heat,
Yes,
It-
it is still
it-
awful
it is-
outside in the heat,
it's-
but I'm
it's
just
hard to
saying,
draw
this
your
OSHA
air
thing
from
is
heat
not
anyway.
in any way accurate.
You guys know Lance Snyder, he's an airplane pilot, but you know, they gotta do him get physicals every now and then. They're now doing him because they have to wear a mask. He said there's a huge difference in his oxygen level and blood pressure. Taking it before and 30 minutes after he put that mask on. I don't particularly like that in an airplane pilot myself. If it's dropping your oxygen level and raising your blood pressure, but that's, we're not gonna decide anything here anyway.
No.
And I don't think it's enough to make bad decisions or come crashing down.
Of
No.
course, when you're congested and you have a cold, your oxygen levels probably go down. Anytime you have a restriction of free air going in and out, you're gonna have lower.
Yes.
That's why those pilots
Cause
are
you
taking-
brain damage when you have a bad cold.
Right.
Those pilots are getting checked out all the time, they'll see how they are physically. for that reason.
Do we need to do this resolution? Or should we wait until next week when we get the final word?
Are you gonna change your mind?
I'd like to do it now so that we can tell people
I
we've
mean,
already
it-
passed it,
People are bugging us.
taken care of it.
It's just gonna be further explanation of the orders, but it didn't change.
Except poison ivy mask.
There he is.
I am a new,
Did you end up going to get
That's
a
a
shot?
surgical mask.
my back doesn't hurt, my
Yes.
poison ivy's gone.
That's just like the ones they hand out.
I am.
Yes, it's a
Yes.
surgical mask.
That's a surgical mask.
I can breathe through that one, because it's not hanging up to it.
Yes.
As long as it vents to
That's
the
what they're
bottom,
asking people
your
to wear.
glasses don't fall over.
I agree. You wear an N95 mask for a while, but you have to breathe all the air through it. It's hard breathing.
It's work.
Let me show him. Do we need to do a resolution if they're not gonna mandate masks in Stafford County?
No, I think you just take a vote and,
Some counties are, that's why
I don't think you have to. If you want to, you can. I just think you take a vote and say we're opting out.
Was that not in the bill, though, that the counties had to do a resolution?
No, I don't think so. I think you just opt out. I may be wrong.
I've heard both ways.
That's so have I, that's why I went ahead and did that.
If you want to be
So,
safe,
do this.
do this.
That's
Well, that way we can stick it on the website and have
Yeah.
something that people can see.
Yeah, I mean, I like you put in there, there's only be one confirmed case and.
Well,
gosh,
thanks
that's
Cater County, because I stole it from her. I did, I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel.
Exactly.
I
Use
think
your
that was
resources.
a lot of documentation.
Oh, I did too.
Because why,
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody needs to.
I make a motion that we accept resolution 2020-12.
Second?
Have a motion and a second to approve resolution 2020-12. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carried.
City of Morton Falls.
I don't think we'll ever quit hearing about it.
While you're here, the rec commission wants to do the little gymnastics stuff over at the annex again, starting next week on Wednesdays. With little kids. I told Dan we need to run that by everybody. Use your reaction. Yes, no.
How many?
I don't know how many little kids. They did it during the school year. The drama girls put it on. I have no idea.
Do we have masks for the children?
Just think of them right now, like meetings at their work or something.
I know.
I don't know that I
They
can.
didn't freak out because they were supposed to have some.
They had to.
I don't know what you guys want to do, Tom.
I think the little kids are probably safe than the other kids, but
Well, if they, if they wipe down stuff, we do all of them.
if they make
I
sure
would
to
s-
disinfect.
if they do.
I would think that would probably mainly be local kids, unlike
I'm
the
sure it
basketball
is.
where you bring in Wichita
Yes.
teams and stuff.
I'm sure it's just for.
I would be in favor of it.
Okay.
In fact, some kind of.
I will tell them.
Wichita, one of the parents told me they saw one mask in the gym, where there's 20 games going on the same.
And as the staff was wearing, there was some of the staff was wearing masks. And they were saying they're cleaning up after each session.
They wouldn't let you
There was how many courts in there?
20. I've been in there a number of times, so I'm glad I didn't extra this. And basketball too.
Oh, yeah.
Wedding reception. Or, no, weekend, oh. That's one of the fun things. Don't do that to me. What did you say?
Yeah, that was on your brother getting married.
Yeah, I knew that was coming up. Pretty quick.
Steve's gonna rent it.
I guess they voted yesterday that they're gonna have the state fair.
Yes, 8 to 5. Pretty limited, but I mean, there's a lot of state fairs being canceled.
Oh my gosh, what they say, it's been 100 and some years since Kansas hasn't had a state fair, so.
We have a wedding out here.
Thanks, good luck.
Well, yes, you're still off to the 14th on your list
Bye.
for pie. I'm not sure time yet, I need to get with them.
But it's not open to the public, is what I heard.
The Stafford County Fair? I have no idea about any of that. I just know you all.
Fair is not open to the public.
When I talked to Brian Dunn, it sounded like they were gonna try to do it as normal as they could.
So people can still
And
go.
like some, yeah.
No, they're still having the.
There's not having the open class and stuff, I know.
I heard it was just supposed to be the contestants.
Yeah, and they're doing a ranch rodeo thing. or
Yeah, they're doing
something.
that.
Do you need that?
Yes, she does.
Is Mandy here to put on her presentation?
I think so. I'm supposed to give this to you, Bill.
You wanna come on in a minute?
Great.
I'll make a motion that we go into executive session for 15 minutes, discuss non-elected personnel.
Second.
Then we have a motion and a second to go into executive session for 15 minutes to discuss non-elected personnel. All in favor, say aye. Motion carried. Those were perfect questions.
We seem to be sitting pretty good for half the year, at least already. We already have 178 calls. It's only June, so we billed out 211 for the entire year last year. So total charges we've billed out so far are 89,612. We've collected 77,608, 74, and our open balance is 29,457.49. The collections, some of those are past collections, which is why they vary in amounts.
Hold on just a second. So the 178 is pretty good, I mean, that's about average.
Well, we're bigger. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot more call volume this year than we did last year.
But last year total we billed out 211, and this year we billed out 89.
For the whole year, last year was 150,000.
Oh, 150.
Yeah,
Oh.
but 211 claims,
Oh, okay.
and now we got 178 claims for half the year already, so we're only about,
Okay.
we're, yeah.
Yeah, that 211, I was thinking on.
Yeah, that's the entire year, so. A lot of them are sitting at, we got one account, a lot in just different varied insurances. Blue Cross Blue Shield has 5 accounts, but we just bill those out in May and June, so they have 90 days. They got another 30 days to pay before I start calling them. Medicare, we've got 17 accounts out there, but 12 of them were in the last 30 days. 5 of them, we had a problem with COVID, coding, which is new. But we did get those fixed, and we're just waiting on them to basically hit, so. Veteran Affairs, we have 3 accounts out there. They take up to a year to pay, but they usually pay 100%. And this WPPA was a bike accident that's wrapped up in the court system because they were fighting out with lawyers. So other than that, I mean, we're sitting pretty good. All of those should pay. So just waiting on it.
Only one of those is in collections, right?
Yeah, only one is in collections right now that hasn't. It's a private pay that didn't pay. I've got actually 4 waiting to go if I don't get a payment by 15. So we might have more, but so far we've only got 1, which is good. And the rest of it is just. the information I used to form that report.
Doing a good job, just keep up to date as much as possible.
Thank you.
I guess needed to kind of talk to you about needing to watch your budget this year, because we want to go over.
Okay.
We're just putting on the new EMT at Stafford, is that kind of what pushed us over the deal, or what kind of got us?
For last year? Or for
It's
pushing
this
it
year that have kept going the way we're going, and we go over the budget.
Is it medical supplies? Probably medical supplies if I had to guess, with all the COVID that we had to order.
And we'll get reimbursed back, well, most of that.
Yeah, we've got some money, what, 5,000, I believe is what we got, from the CARES Act to help replenish some of that money.
How much?
5,000?
These ones that you said were, you had the code for COVID, were they actually COVID?
I don't know. We had to,
I'm
because
sure you don't.
I put them as a regular diagnosis, and they rejected because it depends on our hospital diagnosis. The hospital diagnosis has to match ours. And apparently they coded it COVID and we didn't, so I had to turn around and find it COVID. Yeah, so it's,
Do they get money?
coding is some type, what, of a game sometimes.
Get more money if you
No,
coded COVID?
no, unfortunately, it's just a
Some
different code. They might, which is probably why they coded it differently than we did.
Yeah, you're running at 67% of your medical supply budget, so that's,
That's probably what's pushed us over.
And you've already been reimbursed?
And will some of that money cover?
Or-
some of her, this was things that she purchased before she got her COVID fund. We have a separate fund for that, is it 5,000 or 6,000, whatever. So we're tracking the things that weren't reimbursed by the COVID, so we can either get FEMA or the Sparks funding to pay for it. We have a spreadsheet going with all the departments that, as long as they tell us it's for COVID, we put it on our spreadsheet. They don't tell us, obviously. But, so part of her stuff will be reimbursed back at some point, but not, who knows?
Is that what we've used mostly to is medical supplies? That's what I'm saying, with all this way to get Tyvek suits and all that.
Looks like it. So,
Have the, as far as transfers, hospital transfers, you guys about where you're usually at, or?
We're actually able to take more. We do have, one of our EMTs, Braden Peak, is from Great Bend, and he comes down Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then Kara Duncan has been filling in Tuesday, Thursday, so we've got that medic unit in Stafford full service during the day with us. And so we're able to take more transfers. And that's been going on since Braden came down and became an EMT. So we've been able to increase those, which is contributing to our earnings.
Yeah.
And the new ones in Stafford we're able to take at night. Matt and Jay Hildebrand are able to come on. They're farmers, I don't know if you guys know who they are, but they're farmers and they can drop anything that they're doing. They drop a hat and come help us. And they're willing to take transfers as well. So it's working out pretty well.
So you feel,
Jared Wendelberg.
Oh, Jared.
Mhm.
so do you think for the year, will it be up more transfers?
Yes.
Than where we were at last year?
I think we've already surpassed what we took last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good.
It's great when you can have that medic unit over there full service in Stafford because we're able to take a lot more. I mean,
When you guys do transfers, are they mainly from like Pratt to Stafford?
a lot of it's Stafford to Wichita.
Stafford to Wichita.
Every once in a while we go to Hutch, but Stafford to Wichita seems to be the biggest place where we go. We go to Pratt occasionally, but usually it's Hutch or Wichita when we transfer to.
Thank you.
The Hudson building is completed.
Yes, the repairs were done on it. You guys did talk about wanting to go look at that at some point. Are you wanting to set a date for that, or?
We'll recess.
I'm gonna listen in. I don't know that I have, okay, this Sparks funding.
everything to listen to.
We don't have anything listed.
We were talking about Clays and
Did
Barrett.
any of you-
Ms. Rich. Jim Dealin uncle out of Canada.
Did any of you sit in on that webinar Friday, or it's online if you want?
I can't find it online. I was trying
I
to,
watched it Monday.
I watched, oh, well, okay, I think that, what I can't find is I thought they were in the slide deck on.
Oh,
You tried on Friday?
I listened on Friday.
Okay.
Lisa Weber and I both did. The gist of it is we need to hire an administrator.
I totally agree.
And we'll pay for it.
Yes.
It will, you can pay for it out of the funding, yes. But the record keeping and the accuracy is paramount in doing all this. And I can't take that on. So, I don't know, have you reached out?
I have.
To any?
I have
Any
tried.
thoughts?
So you told me that, is it Melissa?
Melissa will not do it, she
Okay.
can't do it.
It's comfortable.
Yeah. So I actually happened to have interaction with my counterpart in Kiowa County yesterday. We were talking about it. And so anyway, ended up, we kind of talked about what kind of accountants in this region are working for municipalities or counties, and maybe they've got enough familiarity with it that they could contract with somebody else. I called Kennedy McKee and Dodge, John Hendrickson, did a community service tax credit audit for economic development a few years ago. It was reasonable to work with and everything, but they haven't followed what this all entails enough. They're not, they don't want to commit to maybe, but in the call to Von Feldbauer, Von Feld, Martin this morning, the person that does the more county work is not in the office until next week. So they can get anything there. They have also suggested that, yes, what account we work with and economic development works with school districts and on employee now. So I put in a call to them. But I feel like somebody that is an accountant that will just be very, I don't know, comfortable with the idea of the documentation. It's just essentially doing an internal audit, you know, somebody that's comfortable with the documentation, and then I feel like,
Is this good?
Yeah. Oh, no,
the
I did
idea
it.
that, you know, they have to have it properly documented, but there's probably also going to be a certain amount of, can they stand behind the idea that this is truly an eligible expense? Some of it's going to be pretty cut and dry. I think the idea is also going to be that, well, to make best use of this, we're going to probably have to kind of push the envelope a little bit. Certainly you want to stay in compliance, but push the envelope a little bit. And they do have a process that they went through on Friday that you can put in a, what do they call
Plan?
it? It's essentially a request for clarification on, if you have a,
If you have something kind of iffy on.
now, I hope they're responsive on that, because I will be submitting them.
You know that that's,
So, you know, but I feel like the administrator, if they aren't the ones that submit those requests, then, you know, someone that has a request needs to, I don't think we're clear yet on whether anybody from the county can submit one of those clarification requests, or if it's only your county administrator that can do that. That was one of the questions we had watching the webinar. I don't know.
there are lots of questions. There's another webinar on Monday, right? I think it's Monday. But we were supposed to have our primary contact decided upon. But of course, they're gonna send out the form for all that immediately. I haven't got it if you.
I'm not on the distribution
Well,
list.
I don't know, I wonder if Philip has it.
A guidance interpretation request, that's what it's called. And
There's just a lot of
I think, you know, for example,
swirling.
one of those things that to me is in a gray area, that they've talked about, housing is one of the priorities that can be funded through the CARES Act. Okay, something that is easily qualified is if you are paying for temporary housing for homeless people that were displaced because, you know, they lost their job or whatever, that kind of thing. That qualifies. Well, in rural areas, we don't have people on the street homeless. Homelessness looks different. It's couch surfing. It's whatever. I mean, or really, I feel like the most impactful kind of housing investment that we can make is expanding our inventory of low-income housing or any, housing that, and if this is our opportunity to do so because funding is available, that would be the best use of the funding. Now, it needs an interpretation, probably though, whether, maybe the way that we can approach it is our K-State project got derailed because the students didn't come here and give their volunteer labor as planned. So a way of making that project whole in a way is to invest some money in contractors who will perform the remainder of the duties that we weren't able to get covered.
So indirectly, the COVID-19 created this problem of,
If you can spin it that way, yeah,
Yeah.
and if they'll bite on it.
Right.
From what I gathered, you should try everything. I mean, they're gonna say yes or no.
Right, and I would try to have that
Yeah.
kind of that guidance interpretation ready for our administrator, so they have no problem saying, sure, here's funding to distribute to you.
Did you talk to Melissa?
We talked to her last week.
No, after that. Trying to remember. She told me that she can't do it, but there's somebody else, Adams Brown, very
She was
involved.
gonna see if she could find, she was gonna talk to the gal in Hayes that works with municipalities a lot, but I don't know that.
Okay, so for what that's worth, when I was reaching out to Kennedy McKee, he had the same thing. He said, well, I bet somebody within their firm.
Yeah.
And I said, well, they don't want to do the work. I
Have
mean,
you
we
talked to
can't make
Kenny?
it. I have, no, I have
What
not.
did you?
No, but I could. But
Uh-huh.
Melissa made it sound like, don't get worried. Somebody else could do it. I just can't do it because I do
I
God.
haven't heard
That's what she
back
told me.
from her.
You never heard anything on the budget either, so you haven't heard from her. I'd sure check with Melissa first, and if she doesn't have anything, talk.
Well, and we have this resolution we need to pass, but we can hold off on it until next.
Do you have to have,
I just have a couple of questions on it. I mean, it says Stafford County will comply and do the following.
You can't change the wording. in those.
Well, I'm not saying to change the wording, I'm just asking, is Stafford County gonna comply and do all these things? And who is in charge of doing these things?
That's what
To
we're
make
trying to figure out.
sure they
And
get
if Stafford
done.
County doesn't comply, if something just goes goofy, we have to pay it back.
I mean, the bad thing is there's deadlines, August 15th, September 15th.
Oh, I know.
It's crazy.
I mean,
It's fast. And to do
it's,
that-
yeah, that's exactly, it's gonna be here and fast,
I
and
think
so
the first thing is to find an administrator that will do
We've
that.
got-
I think you've got to talk
if you've got somebody
I-
lined
I'll
up,
call them.
that's one thing.
I can almost see there's being two kind of
You're gonna have to have a
important
county contact for people to submit stuff to, and then they can funnel it to the actual administrator.
that kind of contact might mean, I don't know, in one hand, 800,000 is a lot to spend effectively in that period of time. And on the- But if you put effort in, I mean, and again, push the envelope on the idea of, I could spend $150,000 on housing. You know?
Melissa told me, she said, I can't do it. I can't sign off on it, but I can look at it.
I'll give her a call.
So
We could
I
put
took it from her
things
that
in
she
there.
kind of wanted to still be involved in it, but she just couldn't be the main.
So somebody needs to be the one that's kind of coordinating with cities and getting them, I don't know if anybody has actually called cities yet to get them started on establishing what their requests are. And one of the things I saw on here from a meeting that they had yesterday was that nonprofits are eligible. That was one of my key questions is, if you have
Just
like
call
a food
them,
bank
sir.
or a nonprofit, are they eligible directly, or does it have to go to the city? And then the city
Card.
say, either gives money or product to a food bank, for example, right? Any of the kinds of things that economic development does that could be eligible activities. Can we submit a request directly to the county, or does it have to come through some other channel? From what I'm seeing, they're saying that nonprofits are eligible. Okay.
Good, send the information.
I think,
This talks about create, publicize, and manage.
Yes. Your meetings have to be open when we talk about it. It's
Yep,
obviously
make
they-
public accessibility. I mean, there's some specific language.
It's-
I just, as long as Stafford County's willing to do that, great.
Well,
I don't have any
that's-
problem with
To
this.
find somebody to do it, because
But we can pay somebody to do it through that money too. I know
Assuming you get the
KAC
money.
KAC
The
made
mayor
a big
over
deal about
Stafford is
this.
compiling a list.
He said, go ahead and hire the administrator because they'll pay for
She
it.
said, she told me the other day, she's
So there's no
compiling
need
a
to
list.
bogging everybody here down with that. As long as we got somebody that knows what they're doing. And I would think as much as we pay our auditor, and she already knows what's going on, it ought to be their job to find that person. That's my opinion.
I mean, those are just, otherwise I have no issue with that resolution. I just want to make sure somebody
think
knows
To me, like,
what's required here.
feels to me like we need to look for the person that will be the, like a better term, auditor person. But we also could be taking some steps on the other side of things to kind of get our game plan of how we want to prioritize requests within the county. Whether that's a true steering committee or a person that is, in some more formal way, asking the counties for their list of priorities and trying to assemble,
But whoever that person is not gonna know what's going on in the county. She's gonna have a steering committee to give her guidance on
that's what I
that
mean,
work.
there's kind of a point
Yeah.
person that,
And the list we had last time included a lot of people, but I don't know who we want to leave off. I mean, I think it's gonna be a fairly large group, but I think I hate to leave anybody off if they're old. If anybody's got ideas, share it.
yeah. Somebody's got to start the ball rolling on that though.
Caroline's like,
I don't have time. I'm just telling you guys
I
right
don't
now.
I mean, here's the thing, I kind of don't either, but I also see it as a unique opportunity that merits prioritizing, so, yeah.
certainly an economic opportunity.
Retired about all sorts of time on your
I'm still mulling over this Kansas workforce.
I knew he was gonna say that, I knew it.
So we,
Mental health, how about you
take
take
it on,
that?
I don't know, I mean, for that matter, we could probably, if it's submitted a request for administrative.
You should. If you guys are gonna
Yes.
take it on, you should.
Yep, KEC encourages you to do that too.
August 15th, 6 weeks away though.
I know, it's 6 weeks away, but you gotta have all this done. It's been in your thousand in 6 weeks.
Depends on what they say, yes or no.
I mean, yeah, it also depends on how quick they are for requests for
Well, now they'll
guidance
get those out in
implementation.
2 days, wasn't that what he said? And I just laughed.
That August 15th, they could get very well
If
be
you're-
delayed
If
too.
you're talking about a
It's the
steering
government.
committee, I think of 10 people
But
already.
Mhm.
I don't want
I
to
mean, you got
miss it.
you
Use
three
it.
superintendents,
Bank on that either.
or no,
Yeah,
three. Yeah, 4 mayors, right?
Yes, 6
6?
I can't imagine.
Don't forget radium and sewer. That's
Yes, they do.
That's 6?
Yeah. Believe it or not, we have to pay property taxes at the end of the county.
And
They do? Flush?
You're not required. You can pass that on to somebody else.
So that's,
Could be the
12.
city clerk, actually.
3
Yeah,
superintendents,
you-
6 mayors.
Either the mayor or the city clerk.
Yeah, how about
Yeah.
mayor or clerk?
Or their designee, I mean,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
let them decide
If there's
who's.
somebody on the council there.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't be required to be the mayor.
And then I could have someone take my place then,
On what?
on this
That?
board. I mean, 3 commissioners. So that's 12 right there.
Okay, so who do you have? I have 3 schools, 6 city commissioner.
3.
All 3, okay.
Well,
Well, what I'm saying, in the beginning, and then after a couple of meetings and things are, you know, pretty well planned, then pare that back to 5 or 7.
okay.
Maybe we could try this on for size, trying to keep these meetings as painless as possible. What if I contacted everybody in advance and said, assemble your list of,
That's what I was gonna say, because
And then
how many, and then you'll know
right.
what you're dealing with.
And then we basically have a meeting, we see how many requests we have. Do we have something that exceeds 800,000 or something less or whatever? Maybe that's where there's also some discussion about what is the overall kind of priority and strategy for the county? If we have to pick and choose what we wanna, you know, fund, is there a desire for, you know, an emphasis in a particular more strategic area, whether that's say broadband or,
Schools are like that. That's an input onto that.
Because if Stafford's already starting her list, I mean, she's on top of it, you know, contact St. John,
And then you should have somebody from the hospital and somebody from the health department. Emergency preparedness. Yeah.
just contact and say, hey,
But then.
I need your list by
what-
whatever, and then you can go through them.
yeah.
Once,
Know where
once
you're at.
those wants, needs, and desires have been established, then say, okay, now we're gonna take just 5 or 7 of you and to oversee this. You know, shoot,
We still have that case of 20 last one, from another county.
Oh, yeah, I didn't necessarily bring it with me, but I could,
I
yeah.
can't remember what county that was.
It was Ellsworth County that I read off
Yeah,
what
I
they
think
were
it was.
doing.
I don't think I did get those.
I thought it was pretty good. Maybe it seemed overwhelmingly long. I don't think they left anybody out.
Hartford County is doing economic development director, oversight by the county attorney and our internal auditor.
Yeah, when we actually meet, that's, I would like to have that administrator, the auditing administrator available and then.
Yeah, the auditor. Might not work. Sarah Fisher. She's pretty thorough, but she's also pretty good.
I mean, I
I doubt
can
that,
see if
I
some
doubt
of
that
these
Kim
and,
would do, so.
Here it is, Cobb County. Okay, Cobb County is the clerk, the treasurer, a commissioner, a mayor of city from each, a mayor of city clerk from each city, superintendent of each school, economic development director, emergency management director, health department, and then the hospital director.
You said that's cloud?
Yeah.
Did we find
I
Cory?
have EMS. Are you thinking more Visti or more Bill?
Two different. Phil,
They have a spreadsheet.
Definitely. emergency management, because he has a good idea of what the cost would be.
They're going off the budget authority, using a percentage of dollar amounts.
Okay, so we don't even have, I guess we have 3 commissioners. But I think one of the things we ought to take a look at too,
They're gonna have every entity sign a resolution taking responsibility for the money they're given, well, that doesn't matter. In the end, the county will still have to
Yeah.
top it up, so.
Just
Not
leave
all
available.
funds will be distributed at once, and documentation will have to be provided for the money that's spent. They're receiving 1.7 million. Cloud. So.
No, I was just coming up with the numbers on this. But I still maintain that after you get all this established, you don't need that many people. Compare that down.
I think maybe the key thing is you're giving them the opportunity to give
Input to a wish list.
Yes.
First time.
On that note, I don't know if like ministerial alliances, because they kind of meet a lot of those like utility. Somebody has a utility request and stuff like that, those go to ministerial alliances, and that's clearly eligible on us.
There's actually a term for that in the county, amongst the ministerial alliance, I forget what the name of it is. Very good.
He's in charge. No. The food bank.
Yeah. I wouldn't that qualify during that.
I guess if they're unemployed because of COVID,
Yeah.
The food banks are getting hit hard.
No, they are.
More and more people.
And that's the kind of stuff they talk about being eligible use, I mean, I think that's easily eligible use.
I would think the city's probably.
Kenny Clark's in charge of the one here. Who's at Maxville. Oh, yeah, it doesn't make any difference, but.
And then the Methodist
Blue
Church.
Morning is in charge.
The food bank, well, there's two of us.
Okay. I thought there was one in the
The
church.
church has one.
The food bank.
Christian church has one. Over the, not really.
I mean, the churches are more apt to know what's going on in the food bank.
Overall, in the county, but
Over the.
that's what I'm sure you do.
And
How do I find that?
Nate Gibb was the chair of the Stafford, and I think Lowry is the chairman now.
I don't think you'd be aware of the food bank as Lee Russell.
So each church has their
I
own?
guess, I didn't realize that.
I didn't know that until we went to the.
I know the Methodist Church has one.
The what?
Christian
Yeah.
church. has-
And Max,
She's with the Christian church,
Yeah.
the one you just
Yeah,
said?
Christian church.
And I'll find out from mom.
We probably ought to have one church representative.
Don't they have a ministerial alliance
Yes,
in
they do.
Maxville?
Well, the county.
The
does.
county does.
Well, each town kind of does. There's one that's St. John Hudson, there's one that's Maxville, and there's one that's,
I think they have representatives from all the towns, and then they kind of have a board, don't they?
Yep.
A county board for one ministerial alliance.
my experience in one of these meetings is that it's town by town.
that's
Right.
my impression.
So when the laws gives money to the ministerial alliance, we give it to one deal that's supposed to be divvied up.
I think the county also has an
I thought they
organization.
did too.
I think,
Pardon me?
I thought the county had
I think the county has
some
one
class
too.
that they all,
I can find out. Wade or Jeff.
So now the list is grown to.
Well, doesn't hurt to just ask.
No, but I'm saying you have
reach
to
out
have,
to them anyway.
you have to have that number of input to this wish list and then prioritize it.
Wade, you got it, here's what you do. Wade
I
Russell.
don't care. I mean,
That would maybe take the time to do something.
yeah, don't blame me.
We can pick whoever we want, huh?
Okay. Well,
Not by the way you said. Be the spokesman for the churches. Stafford County. I do not think he is the president necessarily. That might be Jeff Lowry. He's not a person
You
that has
are?
lived in this.
So you're gonna be on the phone this afternoon?
Yes. I think she is going to be helping.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, looking to round 2, this funding. Yeah, okay. So what we're all talking about right here is just round 1. There's round 2, and round 3 coming, which are just as big or bigger. Second round, strategic investments to revitalize our economy in the long, or short and long term. So I think it's worth making the case that, you know, port industrial infrastructure, we can get a letter, and I look at kind of the methodology we used with getting the grocery store here, what they did is they gave us a letter, a non-binding letter of intent. Honestly, it's non-binding, push comes to shove, but it's a letter of intent, that basically says, you build a space for us to operate, we'll come, sign a continuing contract, which is what they did. Similarly, if we did get a green company or a warehouse or both to give the same indication that build it will come, that I would make the case that those improvements to our tax base, I would make the case that A, our tax base was being impacted anyway by, you know, declining ag and oil values, but the economic impact of COVID really tanked oil values. And then to make our county whole again in recovery, we need to replace that property.
Let's see, did I give up my stat sheet? Oh, I did, didn't I? Oh, you were making copies with it, I was gonna, it went somewhere.
And
Oh,
only May has not gone to
That's
the
fine.
board, so April's,
right,
but I
okay.
think May's on there, but.
Okay, there's some information on that. No admissions for May though, is that right? Or-
I
That's
don't
what it
think
shows.
acute admissions.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, here's what,
Yeah, that would be,
I just
right.
just, I saw the numbers.
Okay, yep.
Okay, okay. Well, I'll walk you through just kind of the financial performance for the first 4 months of the year. And statistically, kind of some of the stats, important stats, and there's obviously tons of stats here, but probably the one that most everybody looks at are your total number of admissions for the 4-month period, and we're sitting at 48 right now. And then for critical access hospitals, swing bed is absolutely the program to have. The opposite is like for PPS hospitals, Elkhart, PPS hospital, where they don't get cost reimbursement directly for the services provided with critical access. You get cost reimbursement, and swing bed is the program because critical access can take those folks on and get some pretty substantial reimbursement from the federal government, where PPS hospitals, they can't cover the costs. And so for a critical access hospital, while your acute admissions are a big deal, and that can lead into swing bed stays, a lot of your swing bed stays can come from transfers from larger hospitals who the patients have met and exhausted their medical necessity required at acute level, and so they step it down to the next level, which is skilled, and then for Stafford County, the next level down is called intermediate care. That's kind of nursing home level care. But for swing, but anyway, so 48 admissions so far for the 5 months.
What line are you on work?
I am on line, well, the number has,
327? Skilled swing bed? So
I'm
the,
down to squeeze I'm down to swings, I'm moving down to that. Yeah, so the acute admits, total acute admits, oh, let me back up, I misread it. The acute admits are 18, the length of stay, the days are 48 days, I really wrong. Okay. But then our skilled admits are 25 for the 5 months, and that turns into census days of 445. And then the next one down is that intermediate level, that's kind of you folks that you're taking care of long term, so there's 335 days of that one.
And kind of as a frame of reference, I like to see for a month, I like to see, if I see less than 2 average daily census in our skill program, I'm not liking that. If we're seeing more than 3, that's good. You know, obviously we want to see more and more and more, but when we're getting less than 2, then we want to do something about that.
Right. And we'll get into, on the financial side, the significance of critical access, but also, but more importantly, the skill swing side of the state. That's, you're going to see, and you're probably aware of this, but you're in the normal healthcare world, you don't get paid for 100% of your charges. And you get 60 cents on the dollar or something like that on average. But for critical access facilities, you're going to see we're creating negative contractuals. So we're actually getting paid more than what we're billing for. And because we're getting our cost, it costs a lot to provide care for these patients, and you're fully allocating all the support departments, everything's getting pushed towards these service lines. And that's what Medicare determines to be your reimbursable rate. And back up a little bit on critical access, talking about that program, that was created back in the 90s, about the same time that Medicare decided that they were going to define the amount of reimbursement based on the type of care being provided, the diagnosis for inpatients, the DRG, that's the diagnostic related group for inpatient. On the outpatient side, they've got to come up with these different names for everything. On the outpatient side, they came up with APCs, ambulatory payment classifications. Basically, it's a set rate for the particular test or service you're providing. And then on the swing bed side, you have different levels of care that you're providing, and the higher reimbursing ones are for rehab stuff. But the term they use for that is RUG, relative utilization groups. I know you can forget all that stuff. But the important thing is each one of those define how much you're going to get reimbursed. And for a PPS hospital, which is prospective payment system, which is most of your urban hospitals and larger hospitals that don't qualify for critical access, you're going to get they're going to define for you a set amount. It doesn't matter how much you want to spend on it, you're only going to get so much reimbursement. And but critical access hospitals were exempted from that, at least on the Medicare side. So you're not going to get 100% of your cost for the hospital as a whole, but whatever percentage of your volume is Medicare, you get that percentage of cost. That's a huge benefit to rural healthcare. And the reason why they did it is they recognized when they went to the fixed reimbursement rates back in the 90s that rural healthcare could not survive. And at that time, there was an awareness and appreciation for rural healthcare, probably a little greater than it is right now, but at least back then, and they wanted to do something different. And so for those hospitals that qualified, they said, we'll pay your cost. And so if you were a critical access hospital, you can still qualify for critical access. There are some parameters that come into play. I was talking about like Elkhart and Visa. Both of those hospitals need to be critical access, but they can't qualify now because of their proximity to another critical access hospital that you live beyond 35 miles. And so like Elkhart's too close to Hewitt. And then down in Texas, Lisa's too close to Tahoka. And so they just can't qualify. So they got to compete on their own and try to figure out a way to do it. And it's not pretty, it's not fun. Well, healthcare is not fun anyway, but for the critical access facilities, there's a way that there's a means to an end. There's a way to make this work, and so it keeps them going. But that's the only way. That's the only way to happen. And so as long as the federal government is supportive of those programs and they keep allowing those things to be in place, although there are efforts to start closing down some of the critical access hospitals that don't meet that distance regulation. Back when they set these things up, especially back east, there are critical access hospitals in pretty close proximity to each other, within 10, 15 miles. And so there's an effort to try to eliminate some of those, but they found that out here they're probably not going to touch it. But anyway, as long as that program's in place, healthcare can sustain itself in rural settings like this. Okay, but anyway, so that was what outpatient stats, kind of gives you some outpatient numbers. Probably the more important ones, the ER, how many folks are coming through the ER for the first 5 months, 257, that's down line 353 on this spreadsheet. Home health, obviously we're doing home health. You've got home health patients, you got 58. Home health visits, 172. Home health in rural settings is it's becoming more and more of a challenge. The fact that Stafford is still able to do that and try to make that work, that's commendable. It's in Elkhart, we had one, and in Lavisa, we had one, and I was there and we shut them both down. We just couldn't, Medicare, they become more stringent in their guidelines and more restrictive about who you can see and how you can see. And our nurses and our aides were just spending too much time behind the windshield, and we just couldn't make it work. So we had to shut both those down. But commendable, Stafford, still trying to make that happen. Outpatient volumes, you kind of see those. PT, they're seeing 207 patients. Speech just kind of goes along with that, so there are 9 of those. Respiratory is kind of a function more of inpatient volume, so you can look at it. I don't look at that a whole lot. But you can see all your radiology tests, the x-rays, the CTs, the ultrasounds, the EKGs, we've got them listed up there, and they kind of go down and over. Lab's always kind of a crazy number because they're counting tests, and so you always have nice good numbers in mind. And it tends to skew your total outpatient count because there's such a big piece of it. But anyway, they're running about, for the 5 months, they're up to about 16,000 lab tests right now. So anyway, there's your stats real quick.
For next time you come and do the report, usually what she has is she'll have last year's at this date.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
we're here,
Okay.
because right now, I haven't got a clue. Are you up 200% or down 75?
Yeah, we can do it.
We can,
I don't need those today, but maybe next time.
well, what we can do is just get this back over to you.
Yeah.
But I mean, that gives us an idea on whether it's increased.
Up or down, good or bad.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that's right.